Welcome to my channel, guys. For the people who follow me on Instagram, you know that I'm rebuilding this engine for quite a few months, and it just takes a long time because I don't have much time to work on it because I'm still in school and there's other stuff I gotta do as well. But today the engine is almost ready. The only thing I gotta do is just fill the gearbox with some oil, and I have to fill the radiator with some coolant, so that's what I'm gonna do today. And I'm gonna try a different approach into filling the gearbox, because usually it's quite difficult to get to the plug with your bottle to fill the gearbox, so I'm going to try something else instead. This is what I'm trying to tell you, and this is the side of the gearbox, and this is the plug where the oil has to go in, and it's just not easy to get to because there's not a lot of space, and you have to pour the bottle into the gearbox, but there's just not a lot of space to do that. So I'm just gonna try and do it another way. So now I'm going to loosen this nut so I can see if the hose fits in the hole, in order to fill the gearbox. So it's out. And here is the hose. As you can see, it goes in there really good. So this is what I'm gonna try to do. Right there you can see the light, and I just put the light there just to show you guys where exactly the plug is to fill the gearbox. And I'm just gonna take this garden hose just to spray flowers with, and I'm just gonna try to put it in the hole where you have to fill the gearbox, and if it gets in there, maybe I can just fill it from here. So that's the plan. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but we'll find out. So now I'm gonna just pour this oil into the gearbox. It's just a Valvoline 75W90. That's a really good oil for the gearbox of a Miata. So now I'm gonna try this and hope it doesn't spill everywhere. I started pouring the oil in with my hand, but that wasn't really that effective, so I just got to this hose right here, and I just clamped it with this clamp so it can't fall down, and I just moved it a little bit up, so now it just flows a lot better, as you can see. Now that she's filled, I can go ahead and torque down this nut. Make sure she's really tight. And for the coolant, it's just opening this little gap and then just pouring 50% of coolant in it, and then another 50% of water. But it's not getting open really easily. Oh yeah. Most of the work is done on this black Miata, but what I'm gonna do now is, you see these frame rails, they're actually quite bent and scratched because the previous owner lowered the car, and sometimes he would just scrape over things. And now on some places, like here, you can see it's just getting to rust because it's just bare metal. And I'm going to do some kind of underbody treatment with a product that's going to protect the underbody from rust and just from all other dirt things that are going to scratch the underside of the car. The product that I'm going to use will be this. It's from Sudol. It's underbody protection anti-rust coating, and I'm just going to do a little bit in some sort of cup, and then I'm going to brush it onto the places that need to be taken care of. Underbody treatment is done, and now I just put the body panels, so the fenders and the bumper back on, and I'll put the wheels back on, and then just made the whole interior finished. So it's all done now, and now I'm going to put her on the ground, and then she is almost done, I guess. She's done. Now all I gotta do is just go for a test drive and just make sure that all the air is out of the coolant.